Hey guys, this just in. Now these are some actual photos from Alaska. This was taken over a mountain called Lazy Mountain in Alaska. That's USA, okay? That's in America. And this object was seen falling from the sky, and they believed to be a burning airplane or a burning spacecraft. And there was even speculation that it could be a UFO. Well, at the end, after looking at all these photos and all these reports, there was final speculation by the police department in Alaska that the object in question was actually nothing but a jet passing over, and this contrail went down and was blown downward and made an illusion that it was something more. However, I want to prove them wrong. Okay, guys, now you could see that these are actual photos of the object. And look at this. It's very close to the ground. It's just about to hit. It's just about to hit. So let's look at this one right here. Now, if you didn't notice, if this was just a contrail, there would not be a huge diamond object right here causing all of this trail behind it. Now in a second I'm going to show you in negative format. Now this is negative format, okay? Now that is absolutely undeniable. Look at the difference there. It is just absolutely amazing. Now if I add brightening to it, you could even see it better. Can you see the UFO now? Okay, the UFO is right over here. This object is creating a lot of smoke and debris coming off behind it, whatever it is, and it does look like some kind of UFO. No spacecraft would ever create such a massive amount of trail behind it. Even if it was on fire, most spacecraft would burn up in the atmosphere first. But look at this. When the police department went down, they found nothing. They found nothing at all. And they said there was nothing to worry about. Nothing fell, even though you can see something right here. Strange, huh? Look at that. That's normal. And let's look at that in negative format with a little bit of light added. There you go. Man, you can really see it like a black diamond just lighting up. It is huge, guys. This is really big. Now, I'm going to show you the Facebook post in just a minute. I just want to show you the photos a little bit slower format. Now, look at this. This is from Heather Isaacson on Facebook. Not sure what it is, but it looks very cool. Yeah, it certainly does. Look at that. Wow. You see the trail coming all the way up here. It's faded up here, which means it started up here, and it's still contained down here, which means it ended down at the bottom. Now, I don't believe the contrail suggestion by the police that it was made from a contrail from a passenger jet that passed over about that same time. That just seems kind of ridiculous, especially since the evidence is right there at the bottom. Man, look at his hands. It's like fingers of a squid or something. Okay, let's add a little shadow to this. Man, that's kind of cool. You could really see that UFO right there standing out, right? You could really see it stand out quite a bit. Wow. Okay, let's put this in negative format a little bit. It still stands out no matter what. Let's make it a little darker, just a little darker. Boy, that UFO stands out, guys. That thing is round. Now, if it was a space object, mostly it's cylinder shaped, large and long. This one's not. This one seems kind of round and diamond shaped. Very strange. Very unusual. Let's go to the next picture. Here it is right here. Here is another picture of the object falling. Look at that trail coming down. It's lighter here and becomes more powerful and thicker as it comes down. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Right there. Guys, that just screams UFO. That is absolutely amazing. Look at that. And they said nothing fell. Nothing crashed. There was no airplanes. There was no spacecraft or anything like that. Let's see that in negative format real fast. Oh my God, let's enlarge that. Wow, that is so cool. Back to normal. Let's add a little bit of dehaze, a little bit of shadow there. That's a little bit too much shadow, isn't it? But you could really see the trail now. You could really see that trail. Let's look at the negative format one that I made again. And here it is. You could see the diamond-shaped UFO in it. Let's look at some of these. You can see the diamond there. Can't see it in this one, but it really stands out in negative format. Let's see how big we can make that. Guys, that looks like a spacecraft. That has to be the spacecraft itself. And it does look like a UFO that has been damaged, and it was coming in to an alien base to repair itself, to fix itself. That doesn't look like a meteor. If it was a meteor, it would have fallen extremely, extremely fast. But this thing was falling slow. They said it took 45 seconds between photos on some of them. And that 45 seconds between photos, that is a slow descent. That screams out spacecraft, some kind of spacecraft. Okay, here's another one. Wow, you can see this tunnel is really contained. And that object right there. Add a little bit more dehaze. You could really see this object right there. Okay, now the shape's a little bit different here, almost heart-shaped, but let's make it bigger. See if we can see it any better. Doesn't help adding more focus there. Pretty cool. Look at this picture. All I got is a few pictures. There is no video. Sorry, guys. Did my best. I searched all over for video. You would think someone would have video of the event, and it might pop up in a few days. However, I wanted to get this out to you now so you know exactly what's going on. The news is getting it. They're going to be spreading out also. So I wanted to get it out to you first. Okay, Elizabeth Garsman said these photos were taken 45 seconds between each other. I know there's been speculation, but has anyone seen anything definitive? Wow, just absolutely amazing, guys. Absolutely amazing, isn't it? Just crazy awesome. Now, I want to show you a Facebook post. Okay, let's go to a Facebook post. Now, this is the Alaska State Troopers. Alaska State Troopers. And the Alaska State Troopers say that our partners at Alaska Rescue Coordination Center investigated the Lazy Mountain photos and video, I didn't see any video, that were reported to troopers and have been circulating across social media this morning. There have been no reports of overdue aircraft and ELT activations indicating an aircraft crash. Sorry, my eyes are a little blurry right now. A rescue team on a helicopter flew a mission across Lazy Mountain area this morning and located nothing suspicious, and there were no signs of crashed aircraft. Further investigation revealed that a large commercial jet was flying in that area around the time that photos and video were taken. The aircraft was contacted and reported normal flight operations on its way to JFK Airport in New York. Troopers believe that the photos and videos showed a contrail from the commercial jet combined with the rising sun, which together caused a unique atmospheric sight. Cover up. We greatly appreciate the numerous Alaskans that reported the suspicious sight this morning to law enforcement. And people were reporting, I watched many X-Files series to believe that, and they're laughing. Our government has been testing hypersonic missiles in aircraft. I would assume that the general public would be aware of the effect and effects of such spacecraft. Very true. They're doing hypersonic missiles. I actually reported a hypersonic missile about 2 years ago in a government airport in Florida on Google Earth. So pretty awesome. You don't need to see that garbage. Let's go to the next one. Now here is Heather Isaacson on April 7th. Not sure what it is, but it looks very cool. And it certainly does, guys. It certainly does. So tell me your thoughts, guys. Tell me your feelings about this. What do you think is going on? Do you think it's a cover-up? Do you think they're just not intelligent enough to know what's actually out there, what it actually is? Because, guys, this is the object right here above my cursor. That is the object. That is the UFO. And nobody else knows about the UFO. The news is reporting this object falling, but none of them see the object. None of them can see this black diamond here, which is, of course, not black. It's actually more of a yellow, apparently. So that's kind of cool, guys. That's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, guys, you tell me your thoughts about this in the comments below. I want to hear your thoughts, your ideas of what's going on here, because the truth's being hidden from us. The government, the police, they're all in on it, guys. This is 100% proof that there are UFOs falling from the atmosphere, and there are bases under the Alaska mountains. Scott C. Waring, UFO Sightings Daily. Like and subscribe.